All the 14-year-old and middle-aged white women in the world are going crazy as I, Clabel, and Drew P. Wiener welcome you in the NR2003 ShitCup Series to Taylor Swift Speedrome for the Shake It Off 500. Swifties around the globe are salivating at the sight of this historic track, and we very much dread being here. Drew P. Wiener, how does it feel to join me for such a historic race for ShitCup?
Well, Clabel, I'm beyond excited to get into today's race. I'm also glad to finally be in the commentary booth for one of these prestigious races. And let me tell you, the fans here are in for a treat today, especially all the white women. We should see an excellent race here on this short track, and hopefully we won't have any bad blood after the checkered flag. I have to give a shout out to Bumblebee 48 for giving me some awesome tunes to listen to on my way to the track here today to help numb me for today's post-race Swiftie concert. I cannot thank her enough.
Speaking of feeling numb, Kumaro Yukihara is looking to no longer feel so faithless and lost under the surface as he starts from the pole position, eyeing his first ever ShitCup triumph. Can he get it done? We shall see.
One driver, though, that's going to have a bad summer if Drew P. Wiener has anything to say about it is Shea Midheads. After what he pulled last week, he is lucky that they didn't end up in a brawl on pit road. Time will tell, though, if his driving career will continue after today's race.
And lastly, representing the Swifties all around the globe in the Swiftie colors, it's Big Man! Big Man has a tough battle ahead of him starting in 20th, but given that paint scheme and the extra 100 horsepower installed via ShitCup officials, no doubt he will be edging over the competition today. Before we get into today's Shake It Off 500, we're going to quickly run you through the field, brought to you by the Agent Bagel Foundation. Starting on the front row, as I mentioned, is the bridesmaid Kumaro Yukihara next to the rookie Drew P. Wiener. Then you got Masturbation next to the low-tier motorsports colors of Romelia Griffin. Then you got Jackin' Off, the rookie, next to Jonathan Denmark, this season's biggest loser. Then you got Season 2 champion Justin Perez next to Vic Muzzin. And then in row 5, it's Piper Gernhardt next to my favorite, Noah Patnod.
Starting just outside the top 10 today, we have Knob Shifter in 11th and Gustavo Fring in 12th. Next, we have AJ Walker starting next to Young Simba, the rookie, in row 7. 15th, we have Biggest Dickus starting alongside Ricky Spinhouse Jr. Starting 17th, we have Stephen Clift in the 30 car, and rounding out row 9 is Dabba Jingle Snatch, also a rookie. 19th, we have Rafa Hen in that 53 machine, next to Big Man, which rounds out row 10.
Then in your next row, it's the rookie Devlin Tavares next to your Shitona 500 Season 2 champion Colton Thompson. Then you got Shane Mendez, he's mid next to the rookie David Deeg. Then you got Raf Fazulin next to Win Nergenton. Saul Goodman for Order 66 Racing is next to the felon Chuck Sneed. And then Bender M is next to Anthony Tony Steve III.
And starting near the back today, we have Joey Shrikowski in 31st and Xander Jeffrey in 32nd. 33rd today, we have Dave Wilson in that 20 car next to Ezra Bass in the 39. And rounding out your field for today, we have Jeff Jordan starting 35th and 36th, the last car, Bernardo D. Oliveira in the 59.
Now, to give the command for today's Shake It Off 500, it's the leader of Swiftie Nation herself, Taylor Swift!
All right, Swifties, are you ready? Drivers, start your engines! Can I go now?
Thank you, Taylor, for that amazing command. Drew P. Wiener, 50 laps here. Kumaro Yukihara is going to take us to the green flag. What do you think is going to happen here?
I don't know, man. It's going to be a wild race, that's for sure. It may only be 50 laps, but that's 50 laps full of action.
Definitely 50 laps of non-stop thriller here. Kumaro Yukihara, Drew P. Wiener into the Geico, whatever the fuck, restart zone as the green flag is underway here in the Shake It Off 500. Romelia Griffin already into that outside wall. They think they're Ross Chastain, not going to work there. Yukihara maintains the lead coming off of turn 2 into 3 and 4, and it looks like he's going to come off turn 3 and 4 and lead lap 1 here in the Shake It Off 500.
Drew P. Wiener there in second. Looks like he might be under attack from Masturbation in that 78 car. Right now, Drew P. Wiener holds his line.
And there's jacking off right behind these guys. And then the biggest loser so far this season, Jonathan Denmark in the top 5. Great run for him. And then there's your Season 2 champion of Justin Perez, followed by Piper. Good and hard. I'm already fucking. As Kumaro Yukihara maintains the lead so far here on lap 3. Make that lap 4 here at Taylor Swift Speedrome. But Droopy Wiener, he's closing in here.
That he is. He looks like he's going to go down to the inside there, try to pass Kumaro, but not this time. Coming off the corner. Nope, still not enough.
As we're going to look back towards the field a little bit, there's my favorite Noah Patton. He's got a nice run on Piper going hard as they come off of turn 2 here. Romelio Griffin got the wall on the opening lap there, and there's Gustavo Fring, the rookie, side-by-side battle here with Knob Shifter and Vic Muzzin. Muzzin's going to get that spot with A.J. Walker following behind. So we're going to keep going through the field here. There's Stephen Cliff, the rookie. Ooh, Devlin Tavarius getting the wall there, nearly, with Chuck Steen nearly chopping off Mr. David Deegan. There's Saul Goodman, and there's Shea Midez, as Mr. Droopy Wiener said during the pre-race here. Anthony Tony Steve, the third, to the inside there. Ben Durham behind. There's Jeff Jordan. Here's your 2 part-time drivers. How about you tell me about these part-time drivers, Droopy Wiener?
I'm telling you, these 2 part-time drivers are making a name for themselves already in just their first couple starts here. I don't know how far they'll make it up towards the front of the field, but they are definitely impressing their sponsors for right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's finishing in the back or anywhere in a Shit Cup race is definitely impressive. As Ezra Bass, last week's winner, ain't doing too hot. And there's Xander Jeffrey, your points leader, not looking hot, running in 36th. As now Jacking Off moves himself into the second position behind Kumaro Yukihara. As now we are coming to 40 laps to go here at Taylor Swift Speedrome.
Looks like Jonathan Denmark's eyeing up a run on Drew P. Wiener there. But oh no, wait, he's under attack now by Masturbation on the inside.
And Bastian's got a nice run there, but Jonathan Denmark, a lot of momentum on that top side. Bastian's going to try a slider here. Don't think it's going to work. Nice run for Denmark. He's able to keep that spot as Kumaro Yukihara still maintains the lead here, jacking off into second. And there's Droopy Wiener into third. Oh, there's a crash into turn 3 and 4. Xander Jeffries collected. Kumaro Yukihara's going to try and get by. Whoa. Cannot do it. Justin Perez moves into the top spot as the caution is out here. And yes, in Shit Cup, we race to the lines, so that means Justin Perez moves into the lead as Ezra Bass has a lot of damage here. Maynard would not be proud, and I believe the points leader, Xander Jeffrey, was included as well, as Anthony Tony Steve III hits the pit wall. He ate a lot of shit there.
Oh,
as
man.
The first caution is out here. And there's Xander Jeffrey, just mentioned him, and Kumaro Yukihara and Droopy Wiener got absolutely fucked out of that one. Let's go see what happened. Here we are on the Clabel Copter Cam. Anthony Tony Steve III goes up the track just slightly, loses talent, and then no room for Bass and Jeffrey to go there. They get collected as well. And here come the leaders. They're going to slow down, and Joseph Perez is like, no, that ain't me, pal. Don't care, buddy. I'm taking that lead. Pat not into second. And we're going to keep watching Anthony Tony Steve III here because what happens to him? Let's get off the Clabel Copter Cam. We're on TV1 here. And he comes off of turn 2. What happens?
Is he no talented into the... Oh! Oh, that poor official. We'll have to check the medical records to make sure he's okay, but Steve absolutely ate shit there.
And you know what? We're going to go on board with Mr. Justin Perez to watch him fly through that shit because, man, he was like, nah, I'm an ARCA driver. I may be a champion, but the best way to be a shitter is just to never fucking lift. Let's go on board with him. On board here with Justin Perez. And look, he's right behind Jonathan Denmark. And all these guys slow down, see the wreck. But then Perez, you see him, he never lifts. And he's just like, you know what? I'm going to go right by those guys. And he takes the lead here, Droopy Wiener.
That he does. I'm telling you, that's what'll win you a championship. That never lift mentality, that's what wins you championships here in the Shit Cup Series.
Justin Perez will be your leader when we come back from a Shit Cup commercial break here, live on the Clabel YouTube channel. We'll see you guys in a second here.
You got me? You don't hear me at all. I can see it. You can't hear me?
If you're NASCAR driver Kyle Larson, you say racial slurs on an iRacing stream. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Kyle, you're talking to everyone, bud.
Yeah, we heard that.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shake It Off 500 live on the Clabel YouTube channel. Those involved in that crash include your ShitCup points leader, Xander Jeffrey, Anthony Tony, Steve the Third, and Ezra Bass. Ezra Bass, the only one out of that is out of today's race. And ladies and gentlemen, he'll be starting first next week. So at the Marlboro 500 in Talladega, we're about to go green flag racing again. Justin Perez, my favorite, Noah Patnod in that front row as the green flag is back out, and a great start for Patnod.
Patnod out to the lead there. He's got his teammate behind him.
Oh! Close there with Gustavo Fring as they go in the top. Oh, contact in the back here! AJ Walker gets turned! A lot of other drivers involved. We pulled a Fox camera angles there. Big man collected as well as the caution is out again here at Taylor Swift Speedrome. What the hell? And there's knob shifter as well.
Man, the Swifties are not going to be happy about seeing their car all torn up like that. It's going to make the post-race concert that much more interesting, I suppose.
Nothing is greater than seeing a bunch of depressed Taylor Swift fans. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of depressed, we have to go see what happened there. Big incident there going into turn 3 and 4 on the restart. Here we are on the Clabel Copter Cam once again. Watch knob shifter. He gets the outside wall there. And watch this. Ooh, Biggest Dickus gets collected. We got to see that again. And ooh, huge hit there for those three. Recky Spinhouse Jr. collected. Big man as well. But Biggest Dickus collected as well. We did not see that. We're pretty much Fox at this point. And knob shifter, a lot of damage there. Let's go see what happened to Biggest Dickus, the fan favorite. So here we are watching Biggest Dickus coming off of turn 2. And of course, the conspirator Rappahen gets into him. He's got nowhere to go. Devlin Tavares gets involved. Little damage there for Dave Wilson as well. And big man, Swifties are on suicidal watch here, as big man involved in this crash here in the Shake It Off 500. We'll be back after another commercial break. Damn it, we need money. We'll be back in just a couple seconds. Thank you.
At Domino's, you can carry out 3-topping pizzas for just $7.99 each. And with Domino's Carside Delivery, you can conveniently stay in your car while you do it. Just pull up, check in online, and we'll quickly bring your food to you.
Thank you.
So you don't have to get out to get carry out. Like Denny here.
Hey, Hamlin.
Fuck you, you fucking dick!
Stay in the driver's seat with Domino's Carside Delivery.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shake It Off 500. A lot of cars involved in that incident, including Rafa Henn, Saul Goodman, Colton Thompson, Devlin Tavares, Bender Rem, David D, Dave Wilson, Biggest Dickus, Ricky Spinhouse Jr., Big Man, AJ Walker, and Knob Shifter. The last two of those out of today's race, as we're back green flag racing here in the Shake It Off 500. Great start there for jacking off, but he's going to get the outside wall there. And Patnod, I'm getting a little hard here, Wiener. He takes the lead.
That he does. Justin Perez may have gotten it on that caution, but right now it's got Noah Patnod out in front. And it looks like Jonathan Denmark is now up to third. Oh, sorry, that's Vic Muzzin.
Yeah, Vic Muzzin. Haven't talked about them so far today, as now we have 25 laps to go here. Now make that 24 here in the Shake It Off 400. Noah Patnod is your leader. Justin Perez is in second. And then look at this, Gustavo Fring into fourth, as I believe. Oh, we have some cars down the pit lane. What has happened here? We are getting word that a bunch of drivers jumped the restart.
Oh, man.
A bunch of drivers jumped the restart. And we do not have the footage. Looks like we pulled a Fox. We do not have footage of that, and we just have a bunch of guys that jumped the restart, including Raph Faslin here. Faslin is not your leader. It is still Noah Patnod. And Justin Perez into second. Xander Jeffrey is not having a good day. He's up in that outside wall. Jeff Jordan as well penalized during that. As now the battle here is between Patnod and Perez.
Noah Patnod's not got the most comfortable lead, but he is still in the lead, trying to get around Raph Fazlin that 36. If he keeps this up for too much longer, Justin Perez will be right on his bumper.
And Perez, he's got 19 laps to get around Patnod. It's not really the hardest thing in the world, just like me right now. As Patnod maintains the lead, 18 laps to go here for Mr. Patnod to get his first ever ShitCup win.
Lap traffic may play a role here. It all depends on where they catch him, because I doubt Raph Fazlin's going to be the only lap car that Noah Patnod's going to have to try to pass.
That's Dickus off of turn 2, and then here's the rest of the field right here. And you know what? You might not be wrong based off the lap times as Patnod comes around, takes 16 laps to go here, trying to get his first win. There's Spinhouse. A lot of problems there for his machine. And what's he going to do this time? He's going to go down that pit lane. A lot of problems there. Patnod, though, still in the lead. Muzzin into third for VM Graphics Racing. The rookie, Gustavo Fring, in fourth. Ramelia Griffin, your top 5. Drippy Wiener in sixth. Fazlin, though, a lap car. Patnod still your leader, coming around to take 14 laps to go.
Gustavo Fring's really impressing out here. He may be a rookie, but he is really showing what he's got on the track out here today.
And Vic Muzzin as well. Muzzin in the Femboy Hooters colors. We haven't really talked about him this much this season. Entered today's race 30th in the point standing. Started 8th here today. A great run would help them dearly. As you mentioned, lap traffic. Biggest Dickus, Fazlin here together. Patnod's got to get around them both somehow. As Patnod now, the laps continue to dwindle down for him as he's going to come around this time by to take 11 laps to go.
And as the leader, if you're Patnod, that's the worst thing you can see out of your windshield is 2 lap down cars side by side right in front of you, and you can't pass either of them.
And you know what? I think it's the greatest thing Justin Perez has ever seen since Sex, as he's got 10 laps to navigate around Noah Patnod. And honestly, I think he can do it here, but you know what? I say that. I'm a liar, buddy. I want Noah Patnod to win this race because he's my favorite. I love Noah Patnod, okay? 10 laps to go here.
Oh, he's going to split them in the middle 3 wide, it looks like.
He tried to. Apologies, 9 laps to go. Here comes Perez on his rear end, though. Patnod has to slow down. Perez to the lead. Muzzin going to try 3 wide.
Settles back down to single wide for Noah Patnod, retaking the lead, but he's still dealing with biggest Dickus up there on his outside.
And that doesn't help the outside line. It's a preferred line. Here comes Gustavo Fring. Side by side for the lead. Perez able to clear Patnod. As Perez is going to take 6 laps to go, Patnod moves into second. Fring trying to get to the outside of Muzzin. There's Ramelia Griffin into the picture.
And biggest Dickus is now holding up the 18 car there of Justin Perez, and even more lap traffic ahead.
And here comes Muzzin to the outside. Patnod's going to send it on the bottom. Droopy Wiener to the outside wall. Side by side for the lead. There are 3 wide lappers.
Oh, this is not what you want to see as the leaders. You just want to get these cars cleared and go.
4 laps to go for Justin Perez. He's got to survive 4 more times around. But Muzzin closing in the gap. Gustavo Fring misses the corner. And there's the Taylor Swift colors in front of Perez. Devlin Tavarius, a lapper. Patnod moves into second. Can he clear? Muzzin going into turn 3 and 4. Coming to 2 laps to go.
Those leaders are really wanting to get by these lap cars, but I don't think they're going to have enough, and that's just stacking the field up behind them.
And it looked like Perez nearly got the wall. Muzzin's going to move into second as we're going to come to the white flag this time by. White flag for Justin Perez. Muzzin closing in the gap. Nearly 3 wide. Muzzin gets held up by Biggest Dickus. Clean air ahead for Perez. And the Season 2 champion Justin Perez wins the Shake It Off 500 here at Taylor Swift Speedrome. Unbelievable finish there.
Absolutely incredible racing. I'm happy for Justin Perez getting his first win of the season here. Season 2 champion. Great look for that team.
And I thought Noah Batnod had it. But I guess dreams weren't meant to be true. Justin Perez for Nergenton Wilson Perez Racing wins the Shake It Off 500. He does it in style. What a beast. Justin Perez is your winner here at the Shake It Off 500, with Vic Muzzin finishing in second. Noah Batnod, my favorite. He led the most laps and finishes third in that podium spot. Then he got Jackin' Off in fourth. Ramilia Griffin in fifth. Then he got Jonathan Denmark, who started sixth, finished sixth in the sixth car. He's the fucking devil. Then you got Simba in seventh. Gustavo Fring in eighth. The Conspirator Rappahanna in ninth. And then Kumaru Yukihara, today's pole sitter, rounding out your top 10.
Then in 11th, you have Drew P. Wiener. 12th place, not a bad run for Win Nergenton. 13th, we have Piper Goodenharder. 14th, Shay Mendez. 15th, Dabba Jingle Snatch. 16th, Joey Shrikowski. 17th, Stephen Clift. 18th, Dave Midson. 19th, Masturbation. And in 20th, Bernardo D. Oliveira.
Then in 21st, the first car a lap down is Devlin Tavarius, Raph Fazalin, Big Man, David Digg, Saul Goodman, Jeff Jordan, Bender M, Chuck Sneed, Xander Jeffrey, and Colton Thompson, rounding out your top 30.
And finishing in 31st, unfortunately, was Biggest Dickus. 32nd, we had Ricky Spinhouse Jr., followed by A.J. Walker in 33rd. 34th, you had Knob Shifter. 35th was Anthony Tony Steve III. And the last car on the field today in 36th, Ezra Bass.
And now, here are your updated Shit Cup point standings, with Win Nergenton moving into the top spot with an average finish of 10.2. He's having himself a great run of races this season. My favorite, Noah Patnod, gains 3 spots. He moves into second. Young Simba into third. Xander Jeffrey moves 3 spots down out of the first position, with Raph Fazlin rounding out your top 5. Then you got Anthony Tony Steve III, Dave Wilson, the Conspirator Rappahan, Joey Sirkowski, and Justin Perez, today's winner, rounding out your top 10.
And we have 11th in points today is Ezra Bass. In 12th place, we have Masturbation for Fornicate Now Racing. Not too bad of a points position for him. In 13th place, we have Shay Midez for Ouroboros Motorsports. 14th, we have Drew P. Wiener for VM Graphics Racing. 15th, Jackin' Off, the rookie. 16th, we have Ramilia Griffin. 17th, Piper Goodenharder for Agent Ada Bagel Incorporated. 18th, we have Vic Musson. 19th, Chuck Sneed. And rounding out your top 20, Ricky Spinhouse Jr. for Agent Ada Bagel Incorporated.
Then you got Saul Goodman for Order 66 Racing. He drops down 7 spots, with David Deeg behind him dropping 4 spots for Thompson Motorsports. Dabba Jingle Snats in 23rd. Today's pole sitter Kumaru Yukihara in 24th. A.J. Walker loses 10 spots. He drops down to 25th. Then you got Bender M, Knob Shifter, the fan favorite Biggest Dickus, Big Man, and Jonathan Denmark, the loser so far this season. He's going to gain 1 spot. He moves in to the top 30.
And 31st, we have Colton Thompson, lost 4 positions in the points today. Not a good look for him. 32nd, Gustavo Fring moves up 2 spots to 32nd. 33rd, we have Stephen Clift, who stayed where he was. And rounding out your point standings this week is Devlin Tavarius, who was in 32nd, now 34th.
We will see you all in 2 weeks' time for the race you all have been waiting for since the conclusion of last season's race here, the Marlboro 500 at Talladega Super Speedway. We'll see you guys then. Droopy Wiener, any final words here today?
Well, final thoughts on today's race. I'm sure the Swifties and all the white women had a really good time out there watching those cars go in circles and banging up on sheet metal, but the folks over at VM Graphics Racing don't have to hang their head too far today. They finished pretty good today, and the points results show for it. And your favorite, Noah Patnod's all the way up to second.
I love to see it, and let me tell you, it makes me want to squirt, which, by the way, is pee. We'll see you all then in 2 weeks' time for the Marlboro 500. And as always, take it easy.